Owner-operated Lynn Ladder has been dedicated to providing high-quality products and services to the New England area since 1946. With 6 locations, from their manufacturing plant in New Hampshire to their rental yard in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, Lynn Ladder is the one-stop shop for all your new equipment and rental needs. Lynn Ladder has catered to contractors and homeowners for the past 72 years, no matter what size the job may be. Have a project, big or small? Then call the Ladder King today at 1-800-225-2510.
So walking the streets of Winthrop, Massachusetts, going to see my friend, Andrew Biggio Jr. Oh, wait a minute. What's he got in his backyard here? I didn't know about this. He's got a chicken coop. This guy's got a chicken coop? This guy's a real greaseball. Look at this. How you guys doing? You guys all right? You hungry? What's the story with these roosters you got out there?
I get my own eggs.
Hey, buddy.
Every morning, fresh eggs.
What's your dog's name?
Chongo.
Chongo?
Yep.
What's that mean?
It means Mexican whorehouse.
I think Andrew's been to a lot of chongos in his day. Monday. Tell me your official title for the wounded veteran.
The founder and president of the Boston's Wounded Vet Run, going on 10 years of helping severely wounded vets from New England.
So you started the whole thing?
Yep.
They had nothing like that before?
No, not really. There was, there was fundraisers here and there for wounded veterans, but I guess I ended up taking it to a whole nother level where we were doing things the government wasn't doing, like buying them brand new cars, redoing their houses, recreational needs, paying off their debt, stuff they acquired while they were in the hospital.
Shit. Monday. So what's happening now is Mr. Monday and Breaking Balls, we're partnering up with this guy. We got an event September 14th, all right? So I came by Andrew's man cave today, and this is the ultimate man cave. Now we're gonna walk around here. I want you to tell me about some of this stuff. We'll start right over here.
Everything here has been given to me by veterans I've helped or supported or...
You stole from?
Or I stole from.
Yeah.
This Marine was killed in Vietnam. His name is Brian Kelly. His sister dropped off his uniform. It was tattered up, had no ribbons or medals on it. She said that I have cancer, I'm dying, and I can't throw away my brother's uniform. So I redid the whole thing. I've been preserving it since, trying to find a home for it.
Wow, that's awesome. Got some Vietnam stuff here. Got something with Trump.
Yeah, Jim McLuhan was the guest speaker of the Wounded Vet Run this year. He waited 50 years for his Medal of Honor, and President Trump awarded it.
Wow, cool. Monday. So tell us about your tours. What did you do?
I was an infantryman, a rifleman in Iraq, and I did a second tour in Afghanistan in 2011 as well. And I wasn't even into history then, but it wasn't until I came home that I realized I'm now part of history.
Of course you are.
I started talking to the older veterans on, how do you live a successful life after the military? What do you do about the negative baggage that you bring home? How do you turn it into positive with, raising a family, having a career, and moving on with your life? So these guys have guided me. I get over 100 men I interviewed from World War II on this rifle alone. They have signed their names.
Look at this.
And that's, the book I wrote, The Rifle, so...
You wrote a book, too?
Yep. And it comes out hopefully soon, so... These are all local men and local stories, and...
Wow, this is sick. Monday!
This is all the different wounded vet runs that started in all the different states after Boston. Phoenix, North Carolina.
So you started this and then every other state started copying you.
Yes, correct. Yep. Yeah.
That's awesome.
So this weekend's actually the Colorado Wounded Vet Run, which I'll be going to. And this is when the ride really exploded. This is when Harley Davidson was in Everett. There's 3,000 motorcycles all wrapped around. And I said, well, I think we're onto something. Monday! For you helping out the Wounded Vet Run, here's an original piece of Saddam Hussein's palace. So, for you.
Saddam Hussein. I hope his blood's on it. If it is, I'll lick this. Little toast to the wounded vets and to Andrew here. Think about it. This guy's been through a lot of shit. Been over a tour a couple times. You know what? Saw a lot of negative shit, but he turned it all into a positive. Look what he's doing. Making a change. Making a difference in life. And that's huge. You know what I'm saying?
Salute. Thank you.
Salute. Chindan.
Be a man.
We're psyched. We're psyched to, partner up with you and all you guys. And
thanks for your support.
Yeah, they'll be at our event, the 14th, which is going to be a lot of fun. Welcome to the I Love Monday show. I'm your host, Mr. Monday, Carlo. And in the hot seat tonight, we got Chase Abel?
Yes.
Abel Chase? I mean, which one is it? Like, you have, like, your name's, like, back and forth.
It is.
Why?
Yes. Chase. People call me Chase because I was given that nickname because I always used to chase everything.
Chase girls?
Chase girls. Chase, however they feel at the time. Like, like so. What? Especially whatever. Like,
You look like a Chase.
Yeah, I do look like the black George Papadopoulos from Webster.
Right. You look cuter tonight than the last time you were on. That was a good joke, huh?
I'm just I don't know. I have a thing for middle-aged Italian men. So that was your eyes. That was weird. We should start.
I'm middle-aged. Hey, so what's new? What have you been up to?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
How's the comedy going?
Comedy's good. Took a little reset in August. Started getting focused on health and stuff. Started doing goat yoga.
Oh yeah, why were you blood pressure high?
No. I just like I read.
Did you gain weight or something?
No, I've just always been into that book, Billy Goat's Gruff. So I just said, let's put the fucking yoga and goats together.
Is that a real thing? The goats walk around
the fucking
walking
goats
people?
put on. They get on the back.
Do they shit on you when you're like in there?
I don't know.
Yes. What do you mean yes? What do you do it? Was that she's a goat herder?
Research for him.
Do the goat wear yoga pants when they do this?
Do they have? Do goats wear yoga pants?
No, they're naked. They're naked.
I might be into it.
They're naked.
It's a thing. Remember we had something on goat yoga one time.
That's what I told the police what I was doing when they showed up at my house.
Do you believe in it?
Arrest me, but
I don't believe in it. Microphone. Klusky,
Yeah.
so how you doing, Klusky?
I'm well. Thank you for asking.
We got 6 days to our big show coming up, right?
Yes, September 14th, Russo, Mr. Monday, Christine Hurley. The best Guns N' Roses tribute band in the
coming?
entire world.
You
The
busy
date's
Saturday
coming
night?
up.
Nothing.
Buy your tickets on Eventbrite online, or if you want to donate to the raffle, you could contact us in advance of that. All the proceeds go to the Wounded Veterans.
There you go.
So we have a big
Yeah.
event Saturday night. If you're available, come on down. It's going to be great. So then the High Nights of Columbus overlooks Boston. It's beautiful.
Oh, dude. Out of all the places, if I had money, and I would, the
Nahat.
place is Nahat.
It is.
Nahat.
It's pretty sexy.
It's
You can walk around naked with goats over there.
Trust me, I'd stand out just for other reasons, but that's fine.
Seriously?
I forgot about that guy.
Doesn't black make it look smaller though?
Well, dude. I'm pretty quick. That stumped me. That stumped.
Because you know it's big.
It's I've been told I had a pretty penis before, but whatever.
Was that by a guy or a girl?
Again, it depends on how she felt at the time. I'm not sure.
Pretty perk. It's nice.
Yeah.
Klusky, who is Miss Monday? Because
Miss Monday this week is Devon Previtt. Devon is from East Boston.
Wow.
She's currently in grad school. She's an exercise enthusiast as well as a dancer and a yoga instructor.
Okay, so she's down at the Squire.
Yeah,
she's not. This is a nice girl.
No, this
okay.
girl is a model for Saunier
Yeah,
hats.
nice girl.
Oh, nice.
She loves her papa, and she took a few Monday pics with him.
Look, she's got her pupper in the picture with her. Look at the smile.
She's got
How's
an
her dad? Oh,
attitude.
that's-
She
It's her
loves
grandfather.
Mondays. And Miss Monday this week, we are being luckily brought to her by Cafe Avellino at 242 Humphrey Street in Swampscott.
Let me
For
just tell you,
amazing breakfast, lunch, and dinner, head down to the beach today and tell them that Mr. Monday sent you.
I just had one of her meatballs and made me horny. Like, I don't know what she put in there, but that meatball.
Cialis.
Did you get horny from that meatball?
I didn't have it yet, but
No?
I will. Yeah.
Take it on the home, or like on the way home.
Take it. You sure there's only them?
Yeah. If you have an erection lasting over 4 hours, call the maker.
Cafe Avellino stuff is unbelievable. Like, you got to go down there. Take your girl there.
I love Italian food. I love Italian.
You love
food.
everything. Aren't you a little bit Italian?
Yeah.
From the waist to the knees.
For the way.
Oh, no, your grandmother. Wasn't your grandmother?
My grandma speaks fluent Italian. Yeah.
Remember that from last time?
Yeah. Where I'm from, my country, they were colonized by the Italians.
Ethiopia?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, at that time, that's what it was. Yeah. Should we like kiss now? I mean, what's going on? That was weird. We kind of. I felt like we connected.
We look really close into each other's eyes right now. We really did. It was unbelievable. I didn't feel gay at all, though.
No.
All right, let's go to shoot this shit. I'm sick of this. Jamaican man brings honey into the United States, okay? And it's detained for 82 days.
Not only was the honey detained, but the man bringing it into the country was detained as well.
Both.
Leon Houghton, who was 45 years old, was arrested on December 29th when he flew into Baltimore after visiting his family for Christmas in Jamaica.
Wow.
Halton, who had lived in Maryland for 10 years, brought back 3 bottles of honey from a roadside stand. The agents told him they thought it was methamphetamine, and then they locked him up. He has been in jail for quite some time. 2 weeks for the test results to come back. They couldn't tell if it was honey or methamphetamine for 2 weeks. The guy's, he thinks he was stereotyped because of his race. They questioned him about being Jamaican gang-related stuff.
Have you ever been detained?
The statute of limitations allows me to answer that question with hesitance. So I'll leave that up to.
Is this a joke? Is that a relative of yours? Like,
that guy looks like me. First of all, that guy looks like me if I was like a libertarian from Vermont.
what a sweatsuit!
I don't know what's going on. And he also listens to Run DMC apparently.
Do you have a chair like that in your living room? Look at that chair.
I mean, this guy. You ever seen like that movie Belly with Belly? Yeah, he looks like the Jamaican guy. Like he's just waiting for you to be like, how much?
Hey, great movie.
Great movie.
Great movie. But this poor guy, he's bringing honey into the country because people have sore throats and he's trying to cure some of his family.
I bet.
All right? And he gets detained for 82 days. He's put in the slammer. That's absurd.
When I think of the Jamaican race, I think of the 440 or even like more long distance like the marathon.
Okay, nothing like Bob Marley, anything more productive and like positive. That's the only thing.
Bob Marley's not a race.
Have you ever taken meth?
What's that?
Have you ever taken meth?
Oh yeah, I take it all the time. Orally, anally, and then that eyedropper thing that you gave me at the dog track the other day.
What dog track? Is there even a dog track open?
I was seeing dogs, Carlo.
Yeah. Oh boy.
It was a doggy park.
Oh, that's right, because that lady asked me to leave her thing alone.
Well, you
That's
got all
right.
screwed up on the meth. You didn't know if it was a
I
doggy
was
park.
chewing
or a
on
racetrack.
dogs and leashes.
Where we
It
were.
was wonderful. Goat yoga.
How about these kids that started to turn into werewolves? You hear about this?
No.
So 16 kids, babies, develop werewolf syndrome after taking a contaminated medication.
16
That's just Armenian kids taking Tylenol.
16 babies took medication tainted with minoxidil, an alopecia remedy.
Oh my god.
A Malaga-based pharmaceutical company had a license suspended in July because of this. Minoxidil found its way into omeprazole, which is used to treat indigestion. Health officials are advising parents to check batch numbers and their baby's balls and armpits for hair.
So like these kids, like they gotta, someone slipped something in their medication, and they're gonna be screwed up for life.
That's not. Wow. That's.
Is that really their face?
Yep,
Yeah.
that's all of the babies right there.
Wait a minute. The babies? These are grown people.
Yes.
Like, I thought it was babies. So this is them later in life.
George Lucas has contacted the family. They're going to be in the episode 10, which is going to come out after this. We're going back to Endor.
Imagine if this happened to your kids or somebody in your family, like you got the wrong drug and they started being like werewolves.
Yeah. I mean, that's crazy.
Honestly, my house. Honestly, I'm
There's
ready.
nothing funny about it. What do you mean hilarious? What's funny about that?
My wife
No,
and I
it's
are
not
ready
funny.
for the werewolf apocalypse. Our top drawers filled with silver bullets.
That's really rude. Your poor wife. I mean, really.
I mean, that's
Ethel will be
tough,
fine.
Man. That's tough. I don't know. Kids are a touchy subject for me. You know, if they're kids.
You're not allowed to.
Wow. Talk about.
But that's sad though. It's too bad.
Yeah, that's a bad thing. Hopefully, yeah.
What do you get a kid with werewolf syndrome? Just like a wall raising set. And
I don't like it. Let's talk about this thing that happened in Iowa, okay? At a Walmart in Iowa, there was a guy following some chick around, and he was patting his groin area while he was following her around.
Gary Sheriff, oddly named, allegedly followed a woman through the aisles of a Walmart in Marion, Iowa last Saturday while riding an electric shopping cart. The 65-year-old reportedly exposed his genitals and began masturbating, which is the typical order of operations, as he trailed the 36-year-old through the store.
Yeah.
Sheriff was promptly arrested and is being held on a $5,000 bond at a local jail. He's been charged with indecent exposure and faces up to 12 months in prison.
Is that the senior citizen bail discount? Like I don't know. I mean, he's I don't know. I don't want. He's old. What do you want me to What do you want me to do? You know what I mean? Like
He's 65.
But he's not supposed to do. You can't do that. You can't patch your private arears.
Yeah, what about patting?
You can't pat. You can't. It's like he's patting his balls like a black woman with a weave. You know what I mean? It's just like, you ever seen that? They just no, just my community.
No,
guys.
I've seen it.
I'm bringing a little spice to this room apparently.
No, I've seen it.
Oh, I know you have.
I mean, this guy's 65. He's still getting turned on by younger girls. That's kind of impressive in a way.
Better than older girls, because then he'd be at a cemetery.
But think about it. Walmart people, like 75% of the people go to Walmart are scum. Let's face the facts. Right?
Carlo, you are absolutely right, which brings me to my King Solomon solution here. Let's make this guy a Walmart greeter. He just stands in front of the building, whacking his dick off and telling people about sales.
I mean, some of the complexions of the people I see in Walmart when I'm in there is really disgusting. Like
Complexion?
the complexions.
Oh, yeah.
They're
I'm talking
complexions.
facial and back shoulder.
I'm
like
just
when you're
talking
behind in
everything.
line.
Yeah, yeah.
People are friggin' weird over
Yeah,
there.
yeah. It's like the
It looks like a map of the Mojave.
I wonder if he was touching himself over the pants or was he going reaching in and doing it?
No, he pulled out
I
his
think-
slammer jammer and started.
Can you just say slam? Are you an NBA 2K? Like in '99? What the fuck? What was that?
If you weren't on the show, he would never say that.
Slammer jammer?
If there was a white guy on the show, he would never even say that. He's like seriously.
Are you trying to freaking Denzel me? Like you're trying to Denzel this room a little bit?
Is that
Slammer jammer? What am I doing?
You just watch Animal House?
What am I in the dunk contest in 1988 trying to do a dunk?
What's he play for Houston?
I'm sorry, Tallywhacker. Is that better here?
That's more white.
All right, thank
jammer.
you.
Wow.
Jesus.
You would never even say that.
I would never say it. I don't want to be racially profiled.
Slammer jammer? I feel like I'm
happened
in
in
Area
Walmart.
54, 1974. Like Slammer jammer. Hey, Slammer jammer!
Five Slammer Jim. Remember that team?
That was a black dude from Dorchester with a Boston accent. Slammer jammer! Sorry. Proceed, sir. Sorry.
How about the guy in Thailand? Did you hear about this one? So this guy went to his class reunion. After 53 years, he shot the guy who bullied him and killed him at his class reunion in Thailand.
Yeah. Thanapak
Wow.
Anaksari, 69, was invited to the reunion
Excuse
on
me,
Saturday.
what was his name?
Thanapak Anaksari.
Okay.
Is that incorrect?
No, I'm just.
I wouldn't.
I went.
don't know.
I went with the southern.
You have really good
I went with the
lingo.
southern phonetic. You can. I can. Yeah. He confronted his former tormentor, Suthat Kosamiat, who's also 69, about the bullying. The pair started fighting until Thanapat pulled out a gun and shot dead Suthat, and they had to call the Budapest authorities, who sent over Kunhai Thutu in 6 or 7 of the shoots autos, and the guy died.
Dude, he would have a great, imagine he was a meteorologist, just saying, try to do
He'd be really
the
good.
weather.
He'd be
in
tripping
Thai-
on
in
an acid
Chinese.
doing the meteor.
Yeah.
Doing his weather report.
That's crazy. That takes a lot of, actual planning. Like, you want to do that. You've kept that in for 53 years.
I'm sorry, but
You know
didn't
what I
you
mean?
have 30 other high school reunions before that?
Maybe he never
guy's
went. Maybe the
procrastinator.
other guy didn't go. Who knows? But the people from Thailand, they're worse than Sicilians. Think of the Grudge. That's worse than Sicilian people.
As far as body hair and oily
No,
skin?
it's-
What do you mean?
No, as far as holding a grudge.
A grudge?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, I get
Yeah,
what
you guys
you're
hold,
saying.
it's a...
I'm not Sicilian. You are. No, but the Sicilians are the ones who are really off and crazy. I heard.
Yeah.
That's what I
I
understand.
didn't know that. I didn't know.
I'm a Sicilian Scorpio with ADD.
What do you think this bully did to him back in the day? Like, if you had a picture of what he did to him, stuffed him in a locker, tripped him,
I'm just... I
banged his girlfriend.
Nah, I'm just...
Swirly,
Swirly, yeah.
That's a really good question,
That's
'cause-
anal with no lube.
I think
what do
it
you
was.
think?
I think it was sodomy.
Right.
69 years later, you can't go to your grave without doing something back. He got violated.
So what was your question? What was at the age? What was he when something happened to him?
It was a high school reunion. Took him
53
high-
years.
so
now.
18, 17?
It's probably like
High
60,
school.
late 60s. I mean, well, no, yeah. So
Oh, actually,
they're in the late
actually,
60s now.
in Thailand, they count sideways, so I'm not even sure we're measuring this right.
There's a lot of weird shit going on in Thailand. Sexual weird shit.
Yeah, I heard they got.
Because I know this guy.
Carlo, don't tell him about the pamphlets he found in my car.
No. I'm going to talk about Dante Barboza. He went there. My friend Dante Barboza went there to get a man boy.
Lady boy!
I'm not sure what that even means, but I'm thinking it might be a girl with both
of the
things.
right.
It's a vagina that poop comes out of.
Like
No,
it goes- Really? That's strange.
no. It is her and she, or she.
He, she.
She. Yeah, that's
Shim. She and him.
she. Yeah.
Like a Hershey bar.
Did you
It's got
go there?
both of them in there,
You
and
been
they
to
figure it
Thailand?
out.
Thailand?
You did comedy in Thailand, I heard.
No. They know not to let me in there.
All right, the last one here. Yes, it's real. College student proudly shows off his abnormally large 5-inch thumb.
Jacob Pina, 20-year-old from Massachusetts, shared the video of a thumb on the music app TikTok. He explained it is real, it is very long, and that he has never lost a thumb battle. He's also probably never felt a tit. He's using it to swipe a water
Probably
bottle
feels
off the
two
table.
tits at once with that thumb.
Yeah, you got to get one willing.
I mean, honestly, like that thumb would be cool if it was a little thicker. It's like long and lean, like a fucking reindeer. I mean, like what? That thing's no good. Like
He could hail a cab and give a girl an orgasm in one motion.
Wait, hold on. What? From a thumb? You're gonna give a girl an orgasm?
Yeah, you
to a
just
thumb?
curl it back and let her sit. I'll show you
never
after
did
the
that?
show. It's
From, I'm sorry. I hold the doors first before I start thinking. Thumbing.
do
Sorry.
you hold the doors like for girls, like let them walk first? Like,
Yes. Yeah. Because I was raised right, and you
I
treat
can't stand
women right.
when I see that. When I see the guy walk in front of the girl, he doesn't open the door, and he just walks ahead of her. That makes me sick.
Can I ask an honest question here? Because this happens. All right, I'm walking in. I open up the first door and let her in. There's another door.
Open it up for her.
I know, but she's already touching the other door.
It doesn't matter.
Now I'm in a fight because I'm telling her to stop opening the door because now I'm like doing
Just
all.
open the door for her and cut it out.
all right.
Okay,
Yeah,
Klusky?
You know, 'cause she's gonna wait for you to do
Chivalry is dead.
I agree.
it. It's
Obviously,
still.
he and I are,
Yeah,
into it. 'Cause
I think
we're
it's-
gentlemen.
I think it's still there, but there's some women that are like, I could open my own door.
Well, then you know what? You get rid of that chick. Like, you know what I'm saying? She's not going to be with me.
It's hard at Walmart.
I don't like. Yeah, I don't want to.
So this guy with the thumb, he's from Massachusetts.
He's from
He
Massachusetts.
probably lives
yeah.
near a power plant or something. There's no. I mean, how else? How else did this thing happen for the poor
Barnstable.
guy?
Could he
Well,
play baseball like with like an advantage? Could he throw like a new kind of pitch?
I wonder if he's off balance, like because of it. Like,
Oh yeah,
if he
of course.
leans
He's on
to the
TikTok.
left.
He's off balance. That's like kind of a prereq.
You think so?
Yeah.
But that's weird, man. That's a weird. That's
How
a
are we
weird
just
thing.
finding this guy now?
It's a weird thumb. It should be like kind of muscular, masculine. It's like kind of popsicle sticky.
How far? Yeah.
You know. But it definitely helps him in the sexual department.
I like the fact that it's next to a water bottle, trying to tell us like he's healthy or something. No, you're not healthy. Dude.
Two in the pink, one in her liver.
We needed that, Don. Thank you, brother. We needed that.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back with great comedian Dan Smith. We'll see you in a few minutes. So we got a little different look today. We're at John's Roast Beef and Seafood. Our last two Out to Lunch episodes were Italian. I mean, obviously we love Italian stuff, and we're going to go to more Italian places, but we got to do this roast beef joint. A lot of times, people talk about the Greeks, and what they say, they relate goats to Greeks. I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to relate the goats to this guy because he is the greatest of all time. Okay? Well, I'm sweating my ass off. Why don't we go inside and get something to eat, okay? You guys hungry? Let's go. So today, I'm going to get something. I think what I need to do is get some salad for my palate and for my digestive system. You know, I don't usually get salad, but I like Greek salad. I like feta. So that's one thing I'm going to get. We have the sushi mummy here today, and she gave me a sample. Is this raw? Just shut up and try it, she says. I know her son. Just shut up and try it. I've only had sushi 2 other times in my life, and it was cooked. I'll tell you what, it's got a little kick to it. It's beautiful. Never had raw sushi in my life. I'll tell you what, they're really turning the corner here. So we got a little Greek salad action over here. Mix it up a little bit. You gotta love the feta. I mean, cheese is my weakness, let's face it. If you saw my hips, you'd be disgusted. It all goes right to that cottage. With this, boom, just shake it up. What you gotta do? Shake it up. You gotta get the dressing all over the place. Boom, boom. And then what do we got here? Oh, a little steak tip dinner. A little steak tip sampler on rice. Come on, what's better than this? I'm glad he brought out the fancy silverware for us today. Thanks, pal. Can we just talk about this right here?
You got what you ordered is a steak tip over rice pilaf.
Okay. All right, beautiful. Where do you get the meat?
Well, what's good about our meat, we butcher everything in-house. If it's steak or roast beef, we do it from scratch to finish. So we actually one of the very few places that still does it the old way, and that's how we butcher it in-house. And, you know, it's good to cook the meats with the fat, and then you clear the fat to give it quality.
There's so many roast beef joints around the North Shore. I mean, how many of them are you related to? You're related to all these guys, aren't you?
No, we got a good group of relatives and friends that own the business, and all of them do quite well. They all share the same thing when it's discipline. You know, they all put the time and effort. There's no secret to hard work. That you have to be there. I'm here today. I'll be here on a Sunday afternoon, whatever it takes. You know, you got to put out a consistent product, and that's the hardest thing to do. But if you're here all the time, you get it.
What about your new sushi partner?
Yeah, Sushi Mommy. Sushi Mommy is a sushi guru straight up from Lynn. We're the only Lynn restaurant that's permitted to sell sushi. We make it fresh, in-house, and we sell it. We don't box anything up.
Really?
Everything is made to order, and we do it. We just started about 3 months ago, and we're serving only on Thursday, Friday, and Saturdays, but it's picking up. It's sushi in a bowl, which is called the poke bowl. You know?
I just had a sample.
Yeah.
It was delicious.
Not bad. Yeah, well,
Nice.
we get the tuna straight from Boston Sword and Tuna, which is the #1 sword and tuna distributors in New England. So we're trying to put out high quality, you know. So it's fun. It's a process.
Nice and fresh. This is awesome.
Yeah. Our salads are so fresh, we smack it twice.
Roast beef three-way.
3-way, light on the sauce.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
when you know someone's from the North Shore when they come in and they order a 3-way. When they come in and they order gravy, I think they're from the South. And when they come in and order horseradish, they gotta be from Maine. Something's not right.
Tasso does a great job down here on Western Ave in Lynn. You gotta come down here and try the place out. I mean, I'm sure you've already tried it out. You've heard about it. He's all over the internet. He's all over our show. I mean, this guy's unbelievable. Good-hearted, great guy. So just remember, the next time you're out to lunch, stop in at John's Roast Beef. Welcome, Dan Smith.
Thank you, brother.
How you
good
doing?
to be here. Very good, man.
That's a great comedian name, Dan Smith.
Thank you. I made it up myself.
What about him? I mean, he changed his, like, he's got,
He's got two
backwards,
first
forwards.
names. Yeah.
What about your middle name?
Steve. I don't know. I really don't know what my middle name is. My dad made up my middle name. That is 100% true.
That's true, and you don't know it?
So you weren't born with it? He made it up, like, afterwards? Like, what happened?
Real quick, he made up my middle name because we were being sponsored to come here from Africa. But he never asked my mom, like, what was my middle name. Because my dad is, like, not technically my biological dad.
What name did he make up for you?
He made, like, I think it's like Tekel.
What the fuck?
Dude,
It was,
How do you spell
it was Tekel.
How do you
that's the
spell that?
Yiddish word for earwax.
How do you spell that?
Probably he is.
T-E-K-E-L?
T-E-K-L-E.
K-L-E.
Yeah, T-E-K-L-E. So he just made it up because he needed to like tell the government,
Tekel.
like,
Right.
and if he had like showed any type of hesitation, they wouldn't give him like the visa. So he just made up.
Yeah.
I have a made up friggin'
My
like,
nana
middle
used
name.
to say, baby, you got a little teckle right here.
It's-
Right here.
You know what, though, Chase? You made it here and you're here.
I'm here, baby.
This
all that
Christmas,
matters.
you get a
35 years?
Thank God.
Teckle Me Abel.
I want to start I think you should start calling yourself Teckle when you go on your shows and stuff.
No. They used to tickle me Elmo in high school and stuff. I never liked it.
They said that shit.
Yeah, actually, I thought I was a badass. I just said A-Tech in football, so I was like, call me A-Tech.
That's kind of bad. It's kind of bad.
That was weird.
Good growl.
That was good.
So why does Zolo love you? So, like, Don Zolo, why does he love you so much? I need to know why.
I don't know. I use soap. I don't know. He's got a man crush on me. I don't mind.
He like put you on our radar. He's like, you got to get this guy up on the show. He's a great guy. So
Don's a good guy.
Worcester
Don's a
guy?
good Worcester guy. Yep. I live in Worcester, Mass. From there. By the way, can I just say, like, he warned me when I came to the studio, like, that you guys are in a really shitty neighborhood. And look, you guys are literally walking distance from the beach, palatial homes. Have you guys never been to Billerica? Like, this is not a bad neighborhood at all.
you don't never hear me say that.
No, but even
Well, because
like,
he's a
that was, like,
pussy.
it's a nice place, nice studio.
Hey, kid, we got the train. We got the train over there.
Yeah,
You got the
yeah.
ocean. You got restaurants.
Beautiful.
You know.
You can walk to practice.
Chase got a ticket on the way in.
Definitely a
I
nice
swear to
neighborhood.
God. Listen, he's not even lying. I like there was two like older like white couple, and they looked at me as I drove by, and because I was playing like Lil Wayne, popped that like vagina, like
Seems about right.
I'm cleaning it up a
Pop
little
that
bit.
teckle.
So yeah, they knew I wasn't from the neighborhood, but just passing through real quick, and I'll be on my way. That's
Have
why I
you
tell
been
the
to
cops.
Worcester lately?
Worcester? Yeah, I have.
Let me tell you something. I've been up there for doing something in that friggin'. I mean, you know,
Moving the
business
carpet.
shit, business shit. Everybody,
little bit of
calm down,
little bit
okay?
of something.
Calm down. Construction shit, all right? But holy shit, Worcester.
Worcester's
They got
on
the
the
paw
come.
socks.
Yep.
They got all these mills over there.
Med City,
Places-
restaurants.
My buddy owns Brew City. You know where that is?
Yes, I do. I've been there many times. My youngest loves that place. It's good food.
That's a great place.
Yeah, yeah.
I
like
hear they're
Brew
getting a
City.
library next year too, right?
A library? They have a hockey museum? What do they got there? Like a hockey?
A new hockey rink. It's a double Olympic rink, actually. It's really nice.
They got the paw socks move there. I mean, places like if you go to Worcester, you wouldn't believe it. I remember what it used to look like.
Yeah.
Now it's like
Yeah. Now the heroin is really good quality.
they have the good stuff.
Yeah.
There's no fentanyl in it.
No.
Yeah.
They don't cut it with anything.
They don't cut it
It's
with
good.
nothing. Do you like to boot up?
Do I like the what?
Boot up?
Boot up?
Boot up with heroin.
In the eye. Yeah.
Really?
Not in the arms. Not
Boot
a
up.
fucking,
Yeah.
not a stalactite.
Jesus Christ. So Worcester, is that where you started doing comedy?
Well, actually, no. I started so I went to Northeastern, graduated from NU a
Great
long time
friggin'
ago.
school. Now you're a comedian.
Yep. I did go to college. And I thought to myself, hey, while I'm in business school, what could I do with the rest of my life where I could make up to $50 cash a day? And so, yeah, I started comedy in Boston. And am I allowed to say where I
You
started?
can say whatever you
all
want.
right,
You
good.
can just don't say the C word.
Comedy?
College.
Oh, okay.
It ends in a T.
Yeah.
Just don't say that
Comedy?
word. Anything else you can say.
Yeah, so I started at Nick's Comedy Stop, and it was great. I knew literally the second I stepped on stage, before I even got my first laugh, that I was meant to do this. And
So you got your college degree, then you went.
I did.
And then you were like, I need a part-time gig. Is that what happened? You couldn't find a job?
No, I actually got a great job. I became a licensed medical underwriter, was on my way to probably going to med school. But, I really...
boring.
It's so boring, and I hate success. So I entered this comedy contest, and somehow I ended up winning. HBO sponsored it. They flew me to Hollywood.
Oh, nice.
And, I was like, I got to do it. So I quit my job. And
What'd your family say? Were you crazy?
my family was so supportive. So my parents actually founded the first professional theater in Central Massachusetts, called Worcester Foothills Theater Company. And so my parents were...
Does that like 2 seats in that place?
No, it was a 350-seat theater in downtown
Holy
Worcester.
shit.
And I was a theater kid, so they were thrilled that the weirdo of the family that went to business school became,
Wow.
addicted to show business, and so they were all for it.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
great story.
That's a great story. Yeah.
So, no. Yeah! Come on. Save it to the end. It's all right.
So can you clear something up for me?
Yeah.
I heard that you have this like huge Latino following. Was that true? You have a little
more-
Spanish in you?
No, none. I'm 100% Jew, but and I don't know why that's funny. But so
Well, you know what? You kind of look like a leprechaun. I can't believe you're Jewish.
I do. Look, first of all my early stuff, by the way, was all about being Jewish. I used to get yelled at by Jewish people who refused to believe I was Jewish. They were like, "Your last name's Smith. You have green eyes, red hair. You're just making fun of us." I'm like, "Asshole! I'm Jewish!" Anyway.
So you had a bar
Let me
mitzvah.
see your dick.
Yeah, I was bar
Let's
mitzvah.
talk about your bar mitzvah real quick.
All right.
Did you drink Manischewitz and eat Hully?
Challah. Jesus.
Whatever. I'm Italian. I don't know how to pronounce that shit. The fuck? I don't know. Hey,
That sounded like I was Arabic.
I'm an Italian. I'm an Italian who grew up in a Jewish neighborhood.
All right.
Okay,
All right.
so I know all about Manischewitz.
Yes.
Shit made me puke.
I was bar mitzvah the whole nine.
How much
I'm
did you make?
100%.
Your bar mitzvah. How much?
Not a lot, dude.
What do you mean?
I'm one of 3 poor Jews in the state of Massachusetts.
How much
I made
did you make? Like what?
A couple grand, like 3 grand.
What a bunch of
maybe,
cheap
so-
pricks out in
What
Central.
is some?
Yeah.
What is some kids?
You're in the North Shore. You're making 20 all fucking
Easy,
day long.
easy.
Yeah. Holy
Worcester.
shit.
Worcester.
Central Mass. What a bunch of bums.
Yeah, man. Seriously.
I mean, our confirmation, I made friggin' 15 grand. You know?
that's why I moved my fan base over to the Latinos because they support me.
So the Latinos,
Yeah. So
You're a Latino Jew?
No. And it's not all Latino. It's mostly Mexican because in L.A., George Lopez saw me perform, pulled me aside.
Love George Lopez.
He's great and such a crazy nice guy. So he had me open for him at the Universal Amphitheater in L.A. 11 shows or something crazy, 10,000 seat theater. And so in 11
was it
shows,
sold out?
So every show was sold out.
Oh, yeah.
So in 1 week, literally 100,000 Mexican people saw me perform. I'm sure there's a handful of white people there, but it was a lot of Mexican people there. And 100,000 people in a span of 1 week saw me perform. So literally overnight, I'm walking down the streets of Hollywood and I would just hear, "Hey, Blanco!" White boys got jokes, eh? For a whole year, just constantly. It was great because, I'm telling you right now, the Latino community, especially in LA, man, do they love comedy. They support comedy.
Yeah.
And so when I did shows in LA, it was like...
I mean, they got to laugh about something.
Dude, they were so supportive, man.
Tell me about George Lopez. Great guy.
So such a nice guy. He handpicked me because he saw one set that I did, and he was so generous. On the last night of the shows.
Yep.
So I in the set that I did back then, I had a bunch of jokes about candy we had when we were kids. Not only is he nice, he listens. He laced out my dressing room with a gigantic bowl, bigger than this belt, gigantic bowl of all the candies I talked about in my act.
I thought you said tacos.
Wow.
And 5 bottles of.
Did you guys
$100
shower together
champagne.
after the shows and
A
stuff?
little, but I pretended I was the soap so I could get in the crevices. It was nice.
Wow.
No, but he's so incredibly generous.
I seen him in Vegas
Is that right?
Yeah,
he's really entertaining.
at the Venetian.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good.
Yep, he's a good guy.
So LA, what's it like going to LA? Your boss, you hear all these comedians, everyone we have on the show and everyone I talk to, they're from Boston, then they're I was in LA for a little while, and what's that like?
So, I mean, you've been there too.
Yeah. I used to live there for a little bit too.
Yeah. So when I moved, anybody else, I kind of was in a little over my head. It was a little overwhelming. I mean, and I've always been a city boy, but I moved to have a career in comedy, and I needed part-time jobs, and I slept in my car for a little while, and I went through rough patches.
What kind of car was it, anyways?
It was a tiny little old Hyundai Excel, one of the early ones that had no AC. It was awful.
Wow.
In LA, it was awful.
No AC in LA?
No AC in LA.
Sleep under a bridge.
Oh, dude, I would have been better off. I would have had a breeze, maybe. It was awful. But I worked hard on my craft, and I hung out literally every single night at comedy clubs. I did not take a night off. Birthday, Sundays, holidays.
7 days a week.
7 days a week, I hung out at comedy
Did you drink?
clubs.
Were you a drinker?
I do drink, but I did not when I hung out because...
What about pot and drugs?
No, never done drugs. Never done
Just
drugs.
curious. Just want to find out.
Because when I was a kid, I did a lot of sports, and so I don't know.
Found on that shit.
Yeah.
That's
You look
actually
like an
fun.
athlete, like you fucking bowl someone over.
A long time ago.
Yeah.
Long time ago.
Dan's real
Now
funny.
I'm just a jovial fat guy, but a long time ago.
What acts did you like? Did you open up some big acts out there?
Yeah, I did. So I was really fortunate. George Lopez, Bill Burr, who I still get to do shows with sometimes.
That guy's
Bob
pretty big, I heard.
Saget. Bill's
How's it working
gets
with him?
around.
How's it working with Bill Burr?
Bill is awesome. I mean, I know. I've known him for such a long time.
So you're not in awe of him like everybody else is?
No, well, I'm in awe of his craft because
Right.
I think he's such a great comic. But yeah, we talk sports. We talk sports most of the time.
Yeah.
So
What's funny is I had a softball game tonight before here, and a lot of younger guys on my team, and they're talking about Bill Burr's podcast.
His special.
Oh,
I'm listening to them,
His new
and I
special
yes,
know,
tomorrow.
see,
but I know who Bill
special
Burr is.
tomorrow.
But the young kids in their early 20s
Yeah.
are following this guy. He's got.
Oh,
people-
really? That
Yeah.
20? Wow,
Yeah.
that's
You know what it is?
It
There's
was
not
funny.
a lot of places where people can hear a person talk like a person talks, and he's pretty good at that.
Did you just say a
what do you
comedian is good at talking?
I'm saying that nowadays there aren't a lot of places where you can talk where you don't have to coddle somebody like an 11-year-old baby, and he doesn't do that. And I think it resonates with a lot of people. A lot of people go there.
Yeah, but he did not say that the first time. No. But he confirmed.
You kind of re-articulated that thought. That's
Listen,
fine.
he's a fucking meth head. Okay? So don't
He
worry.
totally switched that second way of answering that
Yeah,
question.
a little bit.
So how'd you network out there when you went out there?
So honestly, going back to hanging out, I literally hung out 7 nights a week for almost 2 years, And, you know, I would see everybody roll into the club, household names, everything from aspiring to household names. And, you know, after the first couple times, I'd get a head nod or a, hey, what's up? And after a couple months, it was, hey, what's your name? Like, I always see you here. And then maybe I'd get on and steal a set because somebody was late or somebody no-showed. And then I started to get to know some people. And then because they saw me and I was always around, a couple guys would say, hey, I'm going to Vegas for the weekend. Do you want to open for me? And there's no magic formula to it.
Yeah, right place, right time, kind of.
Well, that, but like...
Keep working hard.
Yeah, just hang out, dude. Like,
Yeah.
so many guys make the mistake of going to Hollywood, and they'll go, oh, well, I'll hang out on Fridays, but I'm like, I'm in Hollywood. I'm going to this party. I'm going to...
Yeah.
Dude, why are you there?
it every night.
Why are you there?
Right.
Right? So that's what I did.
Repetition's the mother of skill.
Absolutely.
Basically, yeah.
Absolutely. And remarkably, I was the only person that did it every single night while I was there. How is that possible? Like 500 comics a week moved to LA. And I'm the only dude hanging out at the best comedy club in the world.
Yeah.
I couldn't figure it out, but hey, you know what? Oh, well.
Now you're in the Monday show. Look what happened.
Yeah. And now I'm in a fucking attic in Swampscott. Eat it, bitches.
That's right. From 10,000
So
people.
you guys are obviously Patriot fans.
Yes.
Look, can we talk about the game last night?
It's scary how good they're going to be. Can
What
I just
about
say,
AB? We got AB.
I fucking hate him.
I know. I hate his. I know.
I-
Is he going
I
to screw up
hate
the
him.
team?
Why?
No, I think Belichick
get rid of
would
him
get rid of him before he had has a chance to do any major damage. I mean, look, we got rid of Randy Moss because he said he wasn't getting the ball enough. This guy's live tweeting private meetings and phone calls from coaches. Like,
Moss ended good though. With him and Belichick are tight. Like,
they are now. I don't
Yeah.
think when
It was a little-
I don't think
yeah.
when he cut him, it
Little
was
friction.
Yeah.
But I don't like the guy, and part of me wants things to not go well when he plays. I don't know.
What about Gordon? What about the couple catches Gordon made last night? Like, he is a
Yeah, he's
beast.
great. He's great.
He's amazing. I mean, look, dude, we've got the best receiver in football, arguably, on the team right now.
Yep.
Josh Gordon, who led the NFL in receiving the year before he got suspended.
right.
Julian Edelman, who's a Super Bowl MVP. Demarius Thomas, who had, 6 straight years of 1,000 yards. I mean, we have a video game on our team
What about
right
that
now.
rookie who
Yeah.
caught the ball last night too?
Oh, yeah.
Myers?
Jacoby Myers. Yeah, he's
yeah.
sick, too.
I thought that was Gordon. Like he's another animal.
Yeah,
I'm
and they
telling you.
supposedly they're saying like there's some rumors that if Gronk will come back.
What do you think about Gronk coming back?
I think it's a great move. I think you should.
do you
I don't
he
think
is?
he'll do it. I think it's a ruse. Yeah, I
Really?
do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's all done. He's all done.
I think he's happy being done.
yeah,
Personally,
you might be right.
but,
Yeah,
plus he dropped like 50 pounds. I don't know how
he's ripped. You seen him? Like I saw a picture of him the other day.
There's
He hasn't
ripped
dropped
and then
that
there's
much.
football shape.
He's still a big dude.
Yeah.
Without the pads, he looks smaller.
Oh, you think? Yeah. Yeah, never quite looked at it that way. Yeah.
Without the pads, he looks smaller. Great observation.
I don't know if you noticed this.
What
but-
kind of maxi pad? What are we talking about? Hey, did you hear about the guy who won the lottery in Canada? Did you hear about that?
Yeah, Bon
What happened?
Trong of Alberta won the Lotto Max jackpot back in October of last year. But he said that he was so overwhelmed that he won the lottery, he couldn't claim the massive prize right away. He went back to his house. He stared at it for 10 months before cashing it in because he knew it was going to change his life so dramatically that he was afraid of what that would entail. I think that's insane to stare at that for 10 months. Like, do you guys have like a go-to plan? I've thought this out. I'm sure you guys
I've thought
That's the
about
same guy who killed the guy in Taiwan. He waited so long.
it. Maybe that's the whole thing. That was the motive. What would you do? All right, if you hit the lottery ticket for 10 mil, what would you do?
10 million
10 mil.
at this moment in my life.
Right now.
because I'm like freaking like just
Broke?
forget you to everybody.
Some of your credit cards.
Yeah, no, black people don't have credit. What are you talking about? So, I would actually, to be honest with you, I would go cash it. I would go cash it the next day. The next day. I wouldn't even sign the power of attorney thing. No make-believe person. I want my face with my white teeth. All of Massachusetts. I want that dude in Barnstable, Mass. that does meth with Tim over here. Or John.
Gus.
I want all my face out
You're
there.
nuts.
What would you
You're
do?
nuts.
Yeah.
I would hire an entire team, PR specialist, an attorney. I'm Jewish. I plan. What do you want from me? I would hire an entire team of people to protect me and be a layer between me and all the fucking people that want a piece. Because that's what happens. I know somebody who won 1 million, which is still a lot of money.
Oh, really?
Right? And his life was just caved in by all the people who wanted a piece, and that was just 1 million. So I can't even imagine how many people will come out of the woodwork. We're related. I remember me from 5th grade. I need help.
Oh
You could
my
just-
God, that
I'd
sounds like
change my
so much
number.
fun. That sounds like the most fun I could think of. Where a guy that from the 5th grade comes up to me begging for something. That would be. Oh,
You are a sadistic bastard.
I would love it.
Yeah.
I'd hire some scumbag who doesn't have a social security number to cash it for me. Okay? I'd be like, hey, buddy, I'll give you fucking $5,000. Shut the fuck up. Take the money and give it to me, and I don't want to know. I want no one to know anything.
Yeah.
And I will start fucking taking care of everybody, and they won't even know why.
You're gonna be living in Lynn.
No, don't worry about it. I'll probably give you 10 grand. Shut up. So like, I'll give everyone money. I'll be donating money, taking care of my friends and family. Like, you guys will all be all set.
Yep.
Except the Jewish guy. Everybody will be all set.
I invest.
But
No, I would try not to tell anyone. Like, if I go to the track, you guys go to the track at all? Horse track?
yeah, it's
And
called
I
it's
made
Methadone Mile on Mass Ave.
I made a couple big hits. Instead of, you don't want to pay the taxes, so I get like some degenerate who's got no teeth, who smells like shit. And you know what? I have him cash a ticket for me. Give him $100. Boom, boom. He gets the tax implications, but he doesn't pay him.
That's how we met.
That's how we do it.
That's
Makes sense.
Italians are
I
also
did not think we were
planners.
going to let everyone know that, Klosky.
Sorry, you
mean,
were down
Jesus
that,
Christ.
that lane. I
Way to go.
got nostalgic.
Where do we get that, Klosky?
Well, you've heard of Amazon. They're one of the world's most powerful companies. But there is another company
Really?
called
Another?
Wish.com. It's based in California, and it's perceived as a potential threat to Amazon. They've been growing rapidly, but if you have the app or go on their site, most of the stuff they sell you, I have no idea what the actual items are for. They don't exactly list a purpose.
It's
here.
really dumb stuff.
Yeah, so we're going to show you an image, and you're going to tell us whether or not you'd buy it, what the hell it is, or just make fun of it and say it looks like a penis. The first one's for Dan.
Is that Dan's stomach?
For
Yes.
$3.
I'm not hairy though. So I
You
took the
too
werewolf
can
pill.
look like George Costanza in these Spanx for Men. You can drink all the beer you want and still look great. Do you like the idea of making every shirt you wear look like a stud? Do you think this works well? Are you spending the $3, Dan?
All right, first of all, you just said you still look great. That guy looks like a fucking idiot. It looks like he pulled a sports bra down over his stomach. If that is what they're saying looks great, if that's your advertisement, then I won't look half as good as that. Like, that's awful.
Yeah.
Look at his nipples.
Awful. Yeah, that's disgusting.
That's
disgusting.
I agree with you. That's not good.
Not at all.
Are there medical implications to this? Like, that can't
This
be
guy
good.
has truncal obesity.
Is that what that's called?
Yeah, and he's going to die.
Wait.
He's like dead real soon. Oh, he's going to live forever. It's one of those things.
Yeah, yeah.
There's no in
yeah.
between with that
That's
prick.
true. He could be
Luke, Gary.
90.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that thing's probably rock solid. You break your hand, you punch that fucking thing, you break your hand.
But for $3, like,
No, but
you have
that's
a
the
wedding
thing.
coming up, the suit
Listen,
doesn't fit.
I've used Wish. Here's the thing: the $3
You,
item.
you've actually used is this a real-
Yeah, I have. Oh yeah,
This is a
Wish,
real thing?
It's I show it on my
thought this
phone
was
right now.
bullshit.
No. I've ordered from Wish. What you have to do, you have to scroll down and check the shipping costs because they'll have things that cost $1, but shipping is $9.
Okay.
Right, so it's not $1.
It's not $1.
No.
They gotcha.
Because 99% of the stuff they ship comes from China, even though it's a California company. By the way, it's not a California company.
You're a very frugal man.
I'm just smart, man.
Yeah.
Business school.
Very
Yeah,
frugal.
yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
California is actually their U.S. satellite office. It is a Chinese company, and the vast majority of
What do you
things they
think about
ship
these
are from
Chinese
China.
companies, guys?
I love them. They never did anything to me.
Guys, ready for another one?
Yeah, let's
We're
do
ready.
it.
Chase, for the extreme low price of $2, you can have these jelly inserts for your keyboard. I'm not sure why they're there or what they do. It seems to protect you from something, but for $2, how could you not want this?
First of all, I don't see any reason to have that on a keyboard. I don't know what it serves,
Yeah, what
what
is it?
purpose it
It's like
serves.
slime.
You know,
I can tell you what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to collect the dust in between the keys of the keyboard. But what it does is leave a disgusting residue, like a teenager who just used a keyboard alone in a room for half an hour. And it's gross.
Yeah, see, I thought it would act like as a sneeze guard for that same purpose, but
All right.
apparently...
Well, it depends on what comes out of
Lefty.
you. It could be a sneeze. It could be a.
I think Mr. Smith is smarter than Paul D'Angelo.
that's a weird thing. I
Well,
have no use for that.
we do have the SAT challenge coming up in November, so everybody's going to get a chance to be a brainiac.
I would love to try to do that.
But I would eat that. That looks edible, right?
What do you mean
I
you
think
eat
you
it?
should eat that.
You've done math.
It looks like
Of course you would.
it's like blue watermelon.
No, that's blue raspberry, cool watermelon, and that looks like shitty
Lemon.
yellow. I ain't doing that.
Looks like lime green shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wish list.
Looks like lime green shit.
Yeah, good defense mechanism. I won't eat the yellow slime. I'll just eat the rest of the slime.
But that's literally, you're right. That's for pulling out the dirty, disgusting stuff between your keyboard. Like how, like
Don't they have like an
infectious
air
is
thing
that
where you
thing?
can spray like that thing, that air thing?
yeah.
Why use that? That's like.
Or you could turn it
It's a
off
lot of
and
work.
wipe it down.
How about if you put that on your Johnson?
How about if you just
That's
get
exactly what
a
I was
brand new
thinking.
keyboard?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
My dick would look like a bomb pop in the next 10 minutes if you gave me that.
Bomb pop.
Bump up.
I think more like a bomb nub.
Frozen bomb pop.
All right, Mr. Money, you ready for what?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Once again, the lack of descriptions on these items leaves we have nothing but our imaginations to help us here. Okay, so this next
That's
one,
actually a good thing.
it looks like
I
an
can't
aid
read.
for a tennis elbow, but I'm not sure what the rod or the time clock is for. So
I know what it is.
if
I'm
you have
gonna
a
tell you,
theory
this is
or
what I think.
$3,
This
we're in
fucking-
business.
It looks like a suicide tool that you can time yourself how long it's going to take you to kill yourself. All right? Or an amputation tool, like cut your fucking arm. I mean, look
You
at
are
it.
morbid.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying. They asked me a question, I'm answering it.
I like
Or a
that.
tourniquet. Is it like a
Could be a
tourniquet?
tourniquet. It's actually a time-release heroin
Is
dispenser.
that? That's what I was thinking.
Every 48 minutes, it automatically injects some black tar heroin.
Like, what is
into your
this
vein.
stupid-looking thing?
I
Like,
actually don't.
is that
know
from
what
Time
is.
Magazine, or is there a timer? I don't
Yeah,
understand.
That's a good. I don't know. And the stick looks like one of those expandable batons that you hit somebody in the face
Looks like
with.
one of those weird weed pipes you people smoke.
Yeah, those are, it's like a
people.
vape pen.
What do you mean, you people?
All you guys. I'm not into that shit.
He meant the Jews.
That's what I thought.
No, I'm talking about the weed heads.
All right, none of us know what this thing is. We're gonna move on.
Like
You don't have any
Justice.
answers? You didn't do any show research?
Oh no, we know what it is. We just think it's
Oh.
funnier for you guys to go home
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what.
without the answers.
That's fair. Fair enough.
There's so many confusing items. We're going to take another quick spin around the block. Dan, the images on this next one are very misleading. What the hell is this $3 product, and what is it used for?
Obviously, there are for people that have gone through an accident and lost their nipples, so they can order a new set of nipples and put them on their chest.
I have a different take. It looks like
Okay.
the cone heads on Saturday Night Live. Like, that's the head.
Could be,
You know?
but they're, as you can see from the third description, they're seamless.
Okay.
So clearly, they're meant to go under the tight,
The garment, yeah.
white tank top that makes you look thin.
It's supposed to make your boobs look bigger?
Yeah, sure.
These
How-
are huge.
I
in
wish we
Taiwan.
could get a close up of that girl right there, her slit in the back.
The slit in the front would be fine with me, too.
No, but but we can only see her back. I don't want to see her front.
Right. So I actually don't even understand what the first word means for this. Gather?
What, assemble them. How many nipples do you want today? It's,
Okay.
That's
17.
what's the
I want
da-
to gather 17 nipples.
What's
It's
that
a
like
Chinese
dandruff
dozen.
looking
Help
shit on there?
yourself.
There's like dandruff looking stuff.
Yeah, it's the word gather that cracks me up.
Gather stick seamless.
Yeah.
This is very sexual wish.
so we're
A
all,
lot of girls who
we're all
don't have
getting
big breasts, they stuff those kind of things in their bra.
With dents in them?
I mean, maybe smaller pancake looking type of things, but
Okay.
you know.
Yeah.
Inverted
Do you ever
nipples
like
are
take
all
a
the
girl's
rage.
bra off and like all the shit fell out, like the jelly things that they put in their
Yes.
breasts?
Cutlet.
You did.
Yes.
Tell it. Can you tell us an experience?
An experience of
a
being
girl-
disappointed with boobs?
Just tell us. Yeah, she had a big nipple. What happened?
Ketchup packets fall out? What was going on?
No, like I've seen like a bad boob job. All right, took a bra off and literally it was like a
like
lazy eye tit, like where one nipple was looking at me, the other nipple was watching Law and Order, like while I'm trying to play with it. You know.
Easty
whatever.
Westy.
Yeah. I don't want to make her feel bad, but I was like,
Was
hey,
she
do you
watching
wanna-
the show?
Might have been.
Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention.
You never really know what you're going to get over at Wish.com, but for $7, you can have your choice of various sizes of dental implants. Going to the dentist can be expensive, so this seems like a bargain. Chase, what are your thoughts on these disposable teeth?
I just think one of my friends, close friends, says If you have no teeth, I don't think you should have an opinion. Like you just
In life?
like it's just like
Wow.
You just gotta have teeth, man. You gotta have teeth. If you ask what do I think about it, I mean, if you need teeth, I guess this is the place to go. I'm not getting. There's nothing much. Yeah, you gotta have teeth, man.
What are you more like, an Adidas teeth guy, a Nike teeth guy?
What's he saying Adidas?
How do you
Because
decide?
of Run DMC and you, he's putting a correlation?
I'm not the spokesman for teeth. Like,
Why are you making it? Because Adidas and him and Run DMC,
LeBron and
LeBron, you
D-Wade.
said stuff earlier, Wham
There could be connection. There
I've
could-
never said the word LeBron in my entire
No,
life.
but he's like,
What he's saying is-
he implied like Whamma Jamma, Bama Damma.
Dude, you want to insinuate a lot of like urban, spicy, like.
I wonder if that's because I'm a racist or because I grew up here.
Is there a
You should leave
difference?
Chase alone. This is a really nice Ethiopian,
Eritrean,
great guy.
technically, but yeah,
Right. We didn't have NBA Jam where I lived in downtown Lynn.
in downtown Lynn.
Listen, I got your back, buddy.
No, the teeth is great. I mean, you need
You know.
teeth. I mean, the question is what? What do I think about them? The teeth. Like, you need them. Put them in there and smile. I don't know. Like,
Yeah, that's great. You should be a dentist. Let's go on to the next one.
What do you know?
The last one's for Mr. Monday. The image suggests that it's helpful if you're laying in bed, in a wheelchair, driving, or on a teepee. For $5, you can have this accordion-style contraption. Mr. Monday, what is this, and what would you put in it?
The one on the right is definitely a penis enlarger. It's a penis stretcher. You put your dick in there, it stretches your dick out like an accordion.
Okay.
Personal experience.
No, I have no problems in those departments, so I'm
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
And the other one's like a butt plug if you got diarrhea. Just stuff that right up there.
Ass snorkel.
You know?
A butt plug if you have diarrhea.
Well,
Right.
yeah, if you have diarrhea. I'm not going to stick that shit up there if I don't have diarrhea.
Well, yeah, why
Like-
would you?
Like
Yeah.
you do. Well, listen, I know, I grew up with a lot of Jewish guys. And
Yeah.
I know what you guys do with the anal and shit. Fucking,
Right. Yeah, yeah.
Like to get
We love
fingered in, the,
ass play.
fingered in the ass. I know what you
Yeah.
guys like. You don't think I know? Jesus Christ. You guys read books backwards?
We do. We do. Even English ones. Just to spite you, really.
It's actually if you want to go snorkeling naked.
It's for irritable bowel syndrome, the one on the left. That's for.
It could be used for, it could be used for a lot
That's
of
what I
things.
think. I mean, I don't know. Do you guys have a different opinion?
I mean, I'm bringing that out. I'm bringing that out on my birthday, and we're gonna have a good time. That's for sure.
Which one? The one on the left?
Both.
Really? Could you fit your putt in that one on the right?
Not for nothing, but I'm pretty sure that's before and after picture. Call me crazy, but I think it looks. To me, it looks like a milk extraction device. Maybe. Like suction on one end, expandable on the other.
I don't know. It might like a mechanic's tool too, potentially.
Okay.
You know, transmission fluid.
No one knows your manly bullshit, Carlo.
I'm not trying to be manly, Don. Comb your hair to the side. You got the best pot up here. Potted hair. All right. We're going to take a quick break now because Don Zolo just shit himself. And we're going to check out the new I'm Offended by Don Zolo, the paper straws, which I actually agree with the guy. And we'll be back in a few minutes to finish up with these two great guys.
Offended by your plastic straw bullshit. Trying to fix maritime garbage accumulation by reducing straw consumption is like trying to put out that Amazon inferno with the squirt gun. Not happening. The paper straw is a virtue signaler's wet dream. It's nothing more than a participation trophy for environmentalism. Much like masturbation, it only feels good to the end user and provides no outward benefit to the rest of society. Apparently, environmental issues are a real problem which require pretend solutions. If I buy a $4 iced coffee, I want to enjoy it. I don't want to be in a race against time to inhale this thing before the straw goes limp, trying to suck my drink through a flaccid vessel. Now, I gotta drink from the cup, like a fucking animal.
Hey, what do you think about Antonio Brown signing with the Pats today?
Oh, I just heard that. I got breaking news from my brother.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, Gore broke the news to me out in the parking lot.
Called it. I felt like we almost knew
Yeah.
it was coming.
We just
had
knew.
that discussion.
You think he's gonna last? I don't know. I hope so.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe he needs you to tutor him.
Yeah, you know, I'll leave that up to Tom.
Leave it up to Tom. He's the man. How great is Tom Brady? Is he the greatest of all
great.
time?
He's a tutor, he's a coach, and he's a player. It's unbelievable.
All right. What do you guys think, Klusky? Let me ask you first. What do you like? What's your take on paper straws?
It's a joke. I mean, if I can't use
like
a
a
paper
pixie
straw,
stick.
yeah, condoms kill turtles too. We're gonna stop using condoms.
But I just don't like the feel of a paper straw. You go in there, you take a drip, a sip of like a ginger ale, the thing falls apart.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
it's
know what?
disgusting. And I gag on the things.
Paper's fine for cocaine, but when I want an iced coffee, I need a plastic straw.
Just roll up a fucking dollar bill for Coke.
I spent it on the Coke, Carla.
Do you guys like paper straws or you don't care?
No.
You know, like everybody's got something that makes their skin crawl, scratching on the nail.
Yeah.
Putting the thought of chewing paper. I can't. I can't.
Did you ever
do
throw
it.
spitballs as a kid?
Nope.
Oh,
I
you
couldn't do it. I couldn't.
Because you were
put the
you were in private school.
No. Public school the whole time, but it's just chewing paper makes my skin crawl. So
Yeah.
I won't use paper straws.
I cannot stand them. Yeah. Do you guys know that a plastic straw is a great weapon?
Because it's a cylinder.
No, it's a great weapon. Like if there's a fight in the bar, you just grab it. Like, I know that Justice has done it because he's a sneaky prick. You get the friggin' thing and just boom, you can really take someone's eye out with one of those straight on.
Yeah.
I could
And
just
then blow
walk
the eye at someone else because it's
Try
stuck
it
on
out.
those
Try it
Yeah.
out, guys. You couldn't do it with a paper straw.
Yeah.
No, definitely
way.
not.
I would just honestly just walk away from
Right.
the fight. That's probably the most easiest thing to do.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah.
Love and peace.
No, they got me, Carl.
So they say sex sells, okay? But I don't know how true it is in this case. With this situation, what's this thing?
Yeah, in Nashville, a realtor named Miguel Calvo uploaded a photo of himself engaged in a sexual act within all of the other photos for the listing of the house. He accidentally slipped a dick pic.
He's
in
normal
there.
looking.
The X-rated image has since been removed. It's unclear if he did it by accident or if he's just kinky like that. The house is listed at $399,000 if anybody's looking.
I'll take it.
Should have been listed for 69. I mean, oh, there it is. Look at him.
He's getting a Bina.
Wow, look at that.
He's getting a Bina.
Oh, and he took the picture.
How come
See,
we
you
can't-
left that out.
I want to see what she looks like.
Hidden camera. Hidden camera.
Yeah.
Nice house like that. I'm sure it has
$399.
cameras.
How much would that go for in Boston, guys?
He listed the
1.5.
house on a
1.5,
he listed the house on a real estate, and you put like the living room picture, the bedroom picture, and then you
Right.
put the picture of him fucking the girl that he met at Carl's Jr.
Well, the house is big. Maybe there's a blowjob room. We don't know how rich people live.
$400,000. I might
Is
buy
it true that like nurses are banging doctors all the time? Do you guys hear about that? No, let's just talk about that real quick.
Fuck what you know.
I mean, I'm just thinking. It just made me think about this because like realtors are in there banging each other when there's open houses and everyone goes home.
Oh yeah.
So like
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
doctors and nurses are fucking all the time.
It's
Do you know about that?
I hadn't heard until tonight. I'm shocked.
I can't believe you haven't heard that. Your wife's a nurse. Hey,
Dude, you better go call her right now.
hey,
that's where she's working.
I apologize, and I feel for you.
If you're not in med school, you should be pissed right now.
Did you guys ever bang a nurse?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's right up my alley.
Once they started letting guys be nurses.
Because they'll never ask you to buy them clothes.
Right, they wear schmucks.
The scrubs.
Yeah.
Did you say schmucks?
Schmucks, yeah.
Are they Yiddish nurses?
Yes. Okay. You know, Jesus.
Yeah. It goes lady boys and whatever the schmucks. And slam a jam a third. Slam a jam a girls the third.
All right, Klusky, what do we got next?
I'm not sure why, but people love to confide in Mr. Monday. They think he has answers to every
Will,
question in the
as
book.
time goes on.
We've been getting a lot of letters from fans looking for advice. We let them build up, and we want to present them now in a segment called Dear Monday. You guys ready for that?
Let's do it.
This is a new segment, guys.
Yeah,
Nice.
these are letters
It's
from
about
fans.
time.
I can't wait to help
Frankie, nice face, buddy.
out. One Tree Hill, let's go.
Proving once and for all that our fans can read and write. The first one is from Frank from Chicago. He writes, Mr. Monday, I love your humor and political incorrectness. I'm currently dating 2 women at once. Neither of them are aware, and keeping this up is taking a lot out of me. Both relationships are progressing too far. I like them both a lot. Which one should I take out to dinner, and which one should I dump to the curb?
Well, this is what I think, guys, and I need your help because I'm not like an expert. But I would like the one that you like the least. Tell her she has to stop paying for the dinners. If you're taking them both out to dinner, tell her she's got to stop paying. See how long she lasts. And you got to find out if she's got money. If she's in for the long haul, she's going to pay for the dinners. Otherwise, she's going to get aggravated, and you keep the other one. Frank.
Duh, Frank.
I mean, that's what I think.
That's solid.
First of all, don't you guys look at this question as kind of like a humble brag? Like, hey guys,
I got 2 broads.
don't you hate it when you're fucking 2 chicks and they're like, I want to go out to eat at the same time? Like,
Do you think he's using a rubber with one and not with the other? Or is he banging them both bareback and then he's like spreading the fucking thing back and forth? She might have fucking leprosy. Who knows what she's got?
leprosy.
She might have leprosy.
Leprosy?
Yeah, his dick's flaking.
When were you born? 1912? That's leprosy.
This letter looks like it was written in
I
1912.
leprosy. I was titty fucking this girl. And I got tit leprosy.
Leprosy.
Of all diseases.
Oh my God.
I mean, his dick's flaking, the poor guy.
Leprosy. Oh boy.
I mean, he's got like a fucking flaky dick,
Yeah.
like a fucking, like it's like an apple turnover.
Isn't that what that guy had in Braveheart? The guy's father in Braveheart.
Yes, yes.
All right, he's got syphilis or herpes. I mean,
Thank you.
but what do you think? I mean, if you're
Have you fucked in this decade? All right.
Or got any current diseases, like updated
Frank,
diseases?
just keep fucking. You're 25. Keep fucking 2 girls for the love of God.
What kind of?
What's wrong with you? Man up!
should he bareback them both?
Yes!
Yes.
But what if one of them
You
has?
can't catch anything before 30.
What if she has?
It's medical. Everybody knows that.
What if she has crabs? Just because you went to medical school in Northeastern?
You're fine.
You're fine, Frank.
Fuck up.
Yeah. Ride that.
Should he ejaculate inside of her or on her?
Both.
Whatever.
Both.
Holy
He's
shit.
25. He's doing it 3 times at a whack.
Hey Frank, kill yourself. All right, come on. Go to the next one, please.
The next one's from Helen. She's from Cheyenne. She writes, Dear Mr. Monday, I'm a devout Christian, saving myself for marriage. I've been dating a man for the past 18 months, and I feel like he might pop the question soon. The other day, though, I was looking for a lighter in his dresser, and I found pornography with naked men. Should I address this before the relationship goes further?
No, don't address it at all.
Wait a minute.
No, let him like guys and then marry him, you fucking idiot. What do you think, Helen? Talk to him about it. Find out if he's queer. Jesus Christ. You gotta find out right away. I mean, really? Is this lady serious? Helen, honestly, I feel for you. You're a half a fucking guy, I think.
First of all,
I don't mean to get mad. Sorry, Helen. Help me out with this one.
A devout Christian who's a virgin, and she's sifting through a dresser to look for a lighter.
What's the lighter for?
Exactly!
Lighting a prayer candle.
She's lighting candles.
Lighting a prayer
She's
candle.
lighting candles.
Oh, yeah, and I always look through a sock drawer.
You're not Catholic, so you don't care.
Listen,
If you were Catholic, you would care.
listen.
Right.
Nobody looks in a dresser for a lighter. No one's locked up and that sheltered that they look through fucking clothing drawers for lighters.
was
Normal
snooping.
people keep lighters in a tool drawer. Yes, she was snooping.
Right.
So, look, you're wearing a turtleneck. I believe you're a virgin. But here's the thing. If you're looking through a dresser for a lighter, you're either smoking, which is a no-no, smoking something else, which is a no-no.
That's a sin.
Yes, or you're looking for something other than a lighter. So either way, just, you know what, compromise. Let him finger your ass. Just once. See if you like it. And then maybe convert to Judaism. We allow that stuff.
They're perverts, the Jews. They really are.
Kyle, you ever watch like a porno where a guy fucks a girl?
Is that a trick fucking question?
But it's a question, and you have to answer.
No, I watch 2 girls scissoring each other. That's my style.
That was a question.
But real quick, poor Helen, you know something? I think that she might want the 2 guys to fucking train her. I know. Like, you know? That's what she's into.
Like a slave thing?
There's only one guy.
She wants to get trained.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think she, if it bothers her that much, I mean, she should definitely say something to him about it. I mean, because he's not gonna.
Obviously, she's got to
Yeah.
talk. I mean,
Maybe she doesn't understand pornography. Most pornography has men in it. Like 90% of the
yeah,
pornography.
but this guy's whacking off the guys, fucking.
How do you know
She's
that?
married him. I can just tell by the whole conversation.
I agree with you, but I'm a devil's advocate kind of guy.
I don't
Let's
know.
move on to the next one.
Helen, God bless you. Never write again.
This next letter is from Mike. He asked that we blur his face out because he's a disgusting pig. He's currently running for political office. He writes, Mr. Monday, your movement has been a great form of respite for me over the past few months.
What's that mean?
I don't know. I gotta look it up.
Never heard that word before in my life.
To get away.
He knows.
From it.
It's right next to the word leprosy.
I'm going for a huge
That was
political
great.
position. I am recently divorced, and I think I should have been a woman. I've been battling back and forth on whether or not to make this public or stay trapped inside my dicky body. Thanks in advance, Mike.
This is a really tough one to answer, I'm not going to lie. I mean, maybe 10 years ago, this would be easy to answer, but now it's like, maybe it's okay to be
Michelle.
ACDC.
Yeah.
Oh, do you know what do you know what ACDC is?
No.
It's like leprosy.
Oh,
all right.
That makes sense.
Is he looking for like a validation for the answer?
I'm not
or
sure
like,
if he's he.
Because he's an aspiring. But look, we've got a openly gay man running for president. I don't know why a guy in Vermont can't run for mayor.
What? Trump's gay?
Yeah.
The maple syrup lobby's really into the not good with the gay stuff. I don't know.
But Vermont's
It's
pretty
not our thoughts, but I mean, if I want pancakes, then we got to kind of.
But Vermont's like liberal anyway, so they're like they
Live free or fucking die.
Right?
Yeah.
That's New Hampshire.
That's New Hampshire. Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah, they border.
What's Vermont?
They border each other.
What's Vermont?
Vermont is. Do you
right.
like ceramics?
Am I right?
Do you guys know what the capital of Vermont is?
Montpelier.
Nice job. Of course he knew. This guy. Can I just say something real quick? Don Zola gets us the best fucking guests. All right.
Thanks.
Thank
you.
Can we give it up for Don Zola? I mean, I'm not saying I like Don Zola, but I like the guests he gets. Okay.
The rest of us got to start hanging out at rest stops.
Chase, tell us some stuff you got coming up so we can promote some of your stuff. What do you got cooking?
Yeah, I mean, just got some shows, and I'm actually going to LA for 2 weeks, so I'm leaving next week. So I got some shows in LA. I come back and
Hang out every night. Hang out at clubs every night.
Yeah, man. For me, I love to hang about comedy. Like, if I wasn't even like going on stage, I would just hang out. Like, I just like people, like talking to people. I like to hang. That's a part of comedy that I really enjoy. And so it's never been an issue for me to like just.
I could hang out with you two pricks a lot. I'm not gonna lie. You two guys are pretty cool. And there's not a lot of guys who come up here that I could say that about.
You're a good guy.
You guys were all right.
You're good, Carl.
Fucking tricked you.
But yeah, just follow. Yeah, you can just follow me on my stuff at Chase Abel. You could all that stuff.
I want to thank everyone for writing in. You know, we need some more fan art. How come we haven't got that lately?
We have a lot
Jail. What
building
about
up.
jail mail?
We have so much show and only so many Mondays. What are you gonna do?
I mean, I'm tired of it. I love the jail mail that comes from like the female jails.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I want to be here for that.
Those poor girls are horny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, can I plug my site really quick?
I'm getting to that.
Oh, okay,
All right.
okay. I thought we were wrapping up. I thought you were like, all right, bye, everybody.
Actually, go ahead, buddy. Mr. Northeast. No. Actually, what do you got coming up, buddy?
No, I've got a lot of shows locally, so I'm going to be in Worcester this weekend.
That's local. Yeah, that's real local for us.
At the Comedy Attic, 13th, 14th. Next weekend, I'll be at Laugh Boston. Is that local enough?
Yeah. He's banned from there, by the way.
Nice. I'll be at Laugh Boston with Josh Wolf, who's hilarious.
Oh, great.
Is he a werewolf?
Yes. Yeah, he took that pill. He's doing well. And in October, I have a bunch of military shows coming up, so I love doing shows for the military. And you could either visit me at dansmith.com or at dansmith on Twitter.
Is there a professional football coach named Dan Smith?
I don't know.
Wow, he finally doesn't know something tonight.
There's an everything named.
He's knowing
Dan
everything
Smith.
tonight.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
doesn't know that one.
Everything
There is a
named
lot of Dan
Dan
Smiths,
Smith.
but only one dansmith.com, so there you go.
That's right.
I like that.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, thank you so much for coming. Yeah, you guys are awesome tonight, both of you.
Hey, thanks, man. Thanks for having me
You guys
on.
are awesome.
Thanks
Very
for
good
awesome.
show.
Awesome. It was great.
Listen, the guys set up the show. They make the show.
Yeah, and thank you guys.
These guys
Gosh, yeah.
Another Monday here and gone. We got September 14th this Saturday night. We got a big show coming up at Russo and
Christine
Hurley and
Funny.
Tonzo.
Cocaine tongue.
Cocaine Tongue. Hey, we got a band, Cocaine Tongue. They're unbelievable. They
Nice.
play all Guns N' Roses songs.
And we're on the beach. You get one more day of the summer. We're taking it.
We're gonna
Come-
wear hula
come join
hoops
us.
and shit.
Yeah.
And fucking.
It's gonna be nice weather too.
We're gonna wear lays.
Yep.
It's gonna be
Wow.
unbelievable.
Don't catch leprosy.
Well, we'll see.
Carl's gonna bring. He's gonna wear a lot of Drakkar.
I don't wear deodorant. I mean, I smell good, but I don't wear deodorant. My body smells fucking good. Listen, so let's talk about leprosy real quick. I mean,
Yeah.
You never heard of it?
Not enough people talk about it.
First time I heard about it was the Three Stooges. Anyways, another Monday here and gone. Another Monday here and gone. Mo, Larry, and Curly on 3. Monday on 3. 1, 2, 3. Monday!
They're in the hunt. 1630 it was established. It's been around since 1630. Nahant! I love Nahant. I love Mondays. Nahant loves Mondays. Nahant! Nahant! We know Nahant's not for sale, but tickets for our event are for sale. The proceeds go to the wounded veterans. Let's go. Get there. Buy some tickets. Support the cause. Big event in Nahant, September 14th, Knights of Columbus. Christine Hurley! Christine Hurley! Christine Hurley!
Oh no, my son Joey came home the other day with a bag of Taco Bell. True story, put it on the counter and he said, hey, plot twist, I actually have to take a shit before I eat this. Yeah, Taco Bell keeps your ass ringing for 3 days, honey.
Go on Eventbrite and get your tickets today, right now! Buy your tickets. Support the wounded veterans. September 14th is going to be the greatest event in the history of events. Knights of Columbus! Knights of Columbus! Knights of Columbus! Knights of Columbus. Dave Russo! Come to the show. Dave Russo's going to be there.
We got you up here because, we heard through the grapevine you love Mondays.
I do. Listen, I love Mondays because I don't work on Mondays, and everyone else works on Mondays, and I'm just home alone watching porn.
Is that what you do?
No, it's just there's a bunch of guys in the room, so I figured, it's not like wake them up porn. Hello.
Boston Wounded Veterans, this one's for you. Come to the Knights of Columbus, September 14th. Let's go. Guns N' Roses tribute band, Cocaine Tongue. Ah! Cocaine Tongue! If you're not from Nahant, or if you're from Nahant, look at this venue. Overlooking Boston, Nahant Knights of Columbus, September 14th for the Wounded Veterans. Mr. Monday Gazebo! Would you please look at the size of my deck? This is where the party is, right here. This is where you buy your tickets. This is where you come and have a good time with the Wounded Veterans and Mr. Monday. September 14th at the Knights of Columbus. Come to our event. We're going to knock it out of the park. What are you waiting for? Buy your tickets now. Let's go. Nahant, the Causeway. Hurry up! Hurry up!